folks. Welcome back to Dream Masters. I am your host, Dream Well, you all know me by now. We're in the middle of doing this show. Anyway, folks, I told you the badass tag team titles would be on the line, and boy, are they. As the current champions, Jason and Jason Voorhees, Mike Myers, the horror two-thirds of the Horror Connection, will be defending their tag team titles, badass tag titles, against Hell on Wheels, Lobo and Ghost Rider, as well as the Awesome Ones, Sean Awesome and Stan the Man Lee. Unfortunately, the Hollywood Fitness was supposed to be involved in this match, but unfortunately, they didn't feel like it. So therefore, in their place will be the Hellhounds getting their first shots at the BA Tag Team titles. So here we go, folks. This is going to be a free-for-all. This is a square dance, ladies and gentlemen, which means these tag teams go at it until there is one team left standing. And right now, it is a Pier 6 brawl, as they like to say here on Dream Masters. As Stan Lee ducks under, thankfully escaped the clothesline of Jason Voorhees. And Stan the Man Lee kicking at Jason. Hellboy and Michael Myers exchanging rights and lefts. Spawn beating down on Ghost Rider, and my awesome son, who is going on to host his own group, is beating on Lobo as they're going for the BA tag titles. And don't count any of these teams out, as all of them are former BA tag team champions. Yes, Stan Lee and my son were tag team badass champions. As Michael Myers misses a thrust to Spawn, who is standing over to try to protect his friend Hellboy from hell. And Ghost Rider has a baseball bat, which is probably not good, as he hit Hellboy with it. Sean Awesome, not liking that very much, rights up Ghost Rider with some rights and lefts. Ghost Rider throws Sean Awesome out of the ring, and he goes with him. Oh, this won't be good. Yeah, this really won't be good. Oh, there's a DDT from Ghost Rider Sean Awesome on the hottest part of the ring. Stan Lee looked like he was trying to get rid of Jason Voorhees to no avail. Thus far, no one has been eliminated as of yet. And it's just a lot of mayhem, folks. When you talk about the BA title, you talk about how vengeful people are, how dangerous it is, as Ghost Rider's got Stan Lee way up, and there he goes down. As Spawn's got Lobo up and down. Hellboy throws Jason Voorhees way over the top rope and goes after him. Ghost Rider had a 2 count on his creator, Stan Lee. And now Sean Awesome beating on the Horror Connection's own Michael Myers. Uh-oh. Stamp of disapproval coming up, and there it is. And Sean Awesome goes for a pin on the current champion, one half, and he eliminates one half of the champions. How about that, folks? As Jason Voorhees, the other half of the Horror Connection, did not appreciate it. Because now Jason has to defend the titles by himself, which is hard to do when everyone else is intact. As Spawn is measuring Jason, but Sean Awesome gives the shot in, and Spawn decides to meditate instead. Not very smart in a badass title match, but anyway. Hellboy, it's pandemonium, folks, just pandemonium. As Hellboy with a European uppercut to Sean Awesome, as Spawn goes for a pin on Lobo. And Jason slams Ghost Rider to the ground, on the mat rather, and Stan Lee saves Sean Awesome from being pinned from Hellboy, and takes Hellboy down with a nice gutbuster, and now a belly-to-belly suplex to his creation, Ghost Rider, as Jason decides he wants some of Ghost Rider, and Stan Lee is not done with Ghost Rider yet and slams him to the mat. My son went for a drop kick and misses on Jason as Lobo trying to get Spawn to tap out. Hellboy outside the ring trying to shake the cobwebs. Spawn escapes from that submission maneuver of Lobo, and now he kicks him to the head. You guys have a better luck trying to keep track of it. Uh-oh. Hellboy with a pin on Ghost Rider, gets a 2 count. Ghost Rider and Lobo, hell on wheels. The bikers from hell. They are still fighting for the good. Oh, this Ghost Rider slams Hellboy's head, trying to bring it back to hell. And now he's got a submission maneuver on Hellboy, as Lobo, his tag team partner, standing over watching in approval. Spawn better get in there and help out, but looks like Hellboy got out. But Lobo waited, and Lobo looks like he wants to finish the job. Nice slam right there by Lobo to Hellboy. Jason Voorhees kicking at Sean Awesome. Ghost Rider kicking at Hellboy. Stan Lee beating on Lobo. There's a shot to the back. And Stan Lee kicks to the back of the knee of Lobo. Ghost Rider takes down Hellboy. And there goes Hellboy, courtesy of Ghost Rider. So now a member of the Hellhounds was eliminated, courtesy of Ghost Rider of the Hell on Wheels. A lot of teams from hell, folks. Shot Awesome taking some time out as Stan Lee wants to lock it up with Jason Voorhees. And he's still going after Jason Voorhees, probably the biggest guy in the ring. As Spawn beaten down on Ghost Rider. And Lobo now with a back suplex to Jason Voorhees. Spawn to the outside of the ring, back in the ring, clothesline for Ghost Rider. And a pin. And Lobo, his Ghost Rider's tag team partner, breaks that up. Lobo right hand to Spawn. And now Spawn draped over the ropes. And Lobo, all of his weight down across him as Jason slams 100-plus-year-old Stan Lee to the mat. There's a European uppercut for Sean Awesome, who just took down Ghost Rider with a slam. And down goes Sean Awesome. And now the Maniac from Crystal Lake is stalking Sean Awesome. But Stan Lee to the rescue, who throws him to the outside. And now Sean Awesome and Ghost Rider duking it out. Stan Lee and Jason take it to the outside. Spawn going for a pin on Lobo. And there he goes. As one member of the Hellhounds is eliminated. One member of the Hell on Wheels is eliminated. One member of the Horror Connections eliminated, but the Awesome Ones are intact. As Spawn goes after Ghost Rider, Sean Awesome from behind. And Spawn, nice fireman carry, takes down Sean Awesome. Uh-oh. Down goes Sean Awesome. Jason Voorhees with a pin on Lee. And there he goes. Stan the Man Lee has been eliminated, so now it's down to one person per team. One of these guys is going to bring the gold home for their team, and there's a nice bridge and suplex. And the Awesome Ones have been eliminated out of this, folks, courtesy of Spawn, who just took out Sean Awesome. And now Spawn takes out Ghost Rider, which leaves the current champion, Jason Voorhees, and Spawn. And that's the end of it, folks. And how about that? Jason Voorhees of the Horror Connection started off. Michael Myers was the first person eliminated out of this, folks. Jason held in there to the end. And living up to the name, he withstood all of that power. And what a match this was, folks. Look at some of this action. Look at this. Here's Stan Lee with a DDT to Jason Voorhees. Too bad he wears a hockey mask that probably protected him. And here's Ghost Rider beating on his creator, Stan Lee. That was a heck of a showing, folks. And they have their titles still, folks. And there they are, folks.
The hardcore icon, Bad Boy, Jason V. and Michael Myers. The Faces of Fear.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Horror Connection retaining their badass tag team titles. Good for them. All right, folks, stick around. More action coming your way.